Well, good morning all, and welcome to another day after the Tench. Now I'm on a different venue today. This is another one of my club waters. Arrived about 6:30, a little bit later than I wanted really, because the sun was well up by then. Daybreak is before 6 o'clock now, so I need to be getting up earlier. I'll get up at 5 o'clock anyway, so I think I'm going to have to wind that alarm clock back to 4:30 from next week. Anyway, we're here, we've got the rods out, flatbed feeder, ground bait, hemp, small pellets moulded round the feeder, small wafter pellets for hook baits, and we'll see how the day goes. It's still pretty early in the year for Tench, you know, we're in mid-April now. Very frosty again this morning, you know, 0 degrees as I drove up, fields are covered with frost. So it's still not Tench time really, you know, chance of an odd Tench. If I had a couple of small Tench today, I'll be happy. As I say, it's quite a prolific fishery this is usually in the summer, so it's fingers crossed for a few Tench. Just what I came for. Nice Tench within sort of half an hour, so brilliant. There we go. First one of the day. Lovely little fish. Not a monster, but a nice little male Tench to start the day. And we're only half an hour into the day, so it's a good start. Well, I can't believe that it's 5 o'clock now. So I've been fishing for 10 hours. And I had that small Tench, around about £3. First cast this morning, about 7:30 it was. Nothing else since. And this is on a lake which usually produces bumper catches, you know. I've never blanked up here. Luckily I haven't blanked today, but only just. But normally I get 10, 15 Tench in a day. Today it's just been hopeless. I've just sat there waiting for those indicators to move and they just haven't. It's been pretty busy. You know, there's probably been at one point about 30 people fishing here. A few people have started drifting off now, so it's not quite so busy, but everybody's reporting the same thing. Nothing, rubbish, you know, blank, 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 a couple of small roach and that. I think mine was one of the very few, possibly the only Tench caught today. And it's on a lake that's absolutely overloaded with Tench, around about sort of 2, 3 £3. Can't figure it out. Don't know what's going on. You know, it's just doesn't matter what lake I fish at the moment. You know, I've fished the 2 local waters down on the coast. So this time I decided to come up over the border in an effort to try and catch some tench. You know, I really thought I was going to bag up today. I was hoping for at least half a dozen, you know, at least 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that, but it just hasn't happened. Anyway, it's 5 o'clock. Sun's just starting to go down now. I'm going to hang it out. I was going to pack up at about 6 o'clock, but you know, I'm desperate for a fish here. So I might hang it out until maybe 8 o'clock, you know, dusk sort of time, in a vain attempt to try and get another tench. Right, that's my lot for the day. It's just on 7 o'clock now and I'm just about to wrap it up. It's been such a tough day, you know, 12 hours fishing solid. I've tried really hard today and I've just had that one tench, you know, so first cast within half an hour and then 11.5 hours of nothing. So it's been so hard, you know. I mean, when are things going to change? Things have got to change soon, surely. So all I can say is better luck next time, which I seem to be saying quite a lot this year, but honestly, better luck next time.